Have you ever found yourself questioning your partner's loyalty? Maybe you've noticed subtle changes, or perhaps it's a gut feeling you can't shake. In this video, we'll explore 5 telltale signs that could indicate your partner is cheating on you. It's important to recognize these signs early, not to jump to conclusions, but to understand what might be happening beneath the surface. You'll want to pay close attention to each of these points. While none of them alone is a definitive proof of infidelity, together they could paint a clearer picture of what's going on in your relationship. So let's dive into these 5 critical signs to look out for. Point number 1, change in communication. One of the first signs that something might be wrong in a relationship is a sudden change in communication. Communication is the backbone of any healthy relationship, so when it becomes strained or inconsistent, it's often a red flag. If your partner has suddenly become distant, avoids meaningful conversations, or is frequently defensive when you ask simple questions, it might be a cause for concern. For example, if you used to talk about your day with ease and now those conversations feel forced or are cut short, it could be a sign that something is amiss. Additionally, if your partner starts avoiding eye contact or seems distracted when you're speaking, it could indicate they are hiding something. This isn't about overanalyzing every interaction, but if you notice a significant shift, it's important to pay attention. When communication patterns change without a clear reason, it's often a sign that something deeper is going on. Trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to address your concerns openly. While it might be an uncomfortable conversation, it's better to have clarity than to be left wondering. Point 2, unexplained absences. Another significant indicator that something might be wrong in your relationship is when your partner starts having unexplained absences or changes in their routine. If they begin spending more time away from home without providing clear reasons, it's natural to wonder if there's something more going on. For instance, if your partner suddenly has to work late often, or takes frequent trips that weren't part of their regular routine before, this could be a red flag. Even hobbies or activities that exclude you, particularly if they're new or seem out of character, might warrant attention. It's one thing for someone to have personal space and time, but it's another when these absences feel secretive or excessive. You might also notice that they become vague about their whereabouts or plans. When asked about where they've been or who they were with, their answers might be inconsistent or deliberately ambiguous. This lack of transparency, especially when it deviates from their usual behavior, could be cause for concern. While these absences might be explained by legitimate reasons, such as work or personal commitments, the key is to look for patterns of behavior. If your partner is frequently unavailable and you feel something isn't right, it's important to trust your intuition. Open communication is essential in any relationship, and if your partner is unwilling to be forthcoming, it may indicate that they have something to hide. Unexplained absences can create a sense of distance and mistrust in a relationship. It's important to address these issues directly, not just for peace of mind, but to maintain a healthy connection in your relationship. If the absences continue and your concerns are dismissed, it may be time to dig deeper into what's really going on. Point 3, changes in appearance. One of the more subtle yet telling signs that your partner might be unfaithful is a sudden and significant change in their appearance. When someone is cheating, they may feel the need to impress someone new, leading to changes in their grooming habits, wardrobe, or overall style. For example, if your partner starts dressing up more frequently, paying extra attention to their grooming, or begins working out more often, these changes could be motivated by a desire to look good for someone else. While self-improvement and taking pride in one's appearance is normal, these changes can be a cause for concern if they seem out of character or are accompanied by other signs of infidelity. Additionally, if your partner begins wearing new or different clothing styles, especially if they've never shown an interest in fashion before, this could be a sign that they're trying to impress someone. You might also notice new purchases of expensive or unusual items that they haven't explained. Another aspect to watch for is an increased use of perfume or cologne. If your partner suddenly becomes more concerned with how they smell or starts using a new scent, it could be an indication that they are trying to be more attractive to someone else. It's important to consider these changes in context. If they coincide with other suspicious behaviors, such as secretive phone calls or unexplained absences, it might be worth addressing your concerns. While everyone is entitled to feel good about themselves, drastic and unexplained changes in appearance can sometimes signal that there's more going on beneath the surface. Point 4. Secretive behavior. Secretive behavior is another strong indicator that something might be amiss in your relationship. If your partner starts hiding things from you, such as their phone, computer, or personal belongings, it could be a sign that they are trying to conceal something. For instance, if they suddenly become protective of their phone, always keeping it with them or placing it face down when you're around, this could be a red flag. If they start deleting text messages, clearing their browsing history, or using private modes on apps and browsers, it suggests they are trying to cover their tracks. You might also notice that your partner is spending more time on their phone or computer, but becomes defensive or evasive when you ask what they're doing. If they've started using new passwords or become secretive about their social media activity, these changes in behavior could indicate they are hiding something. Point 5. Emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is perhaps one of the most painful signs that your partner might be cheating. When someone is emotionally involved with another person, they may begin to withdraw from their current relationship, leaving you feeling distant and disconnected. You might notice that your partner is less interested in spending time with you, or they may seem distracted when you're together. Conversations that were once filled with warmth and affection might now feel cold and distant. If your partner seems less engaged in your life, is less affectionate, or avoids intimate moments, it could be a sign that their emotional energy is being directed elsewhere. Another sign of emotional detachment is a lack of interest in your feelings or what's happening in your life. If your partner no longer asks about your day, avoids discussing future plans, or seems indifferent to your needs, it might indicate that they are emotionally invested in someone else. These 5 signs, changes in communication, unexplained absences, changes in appearance, secretive behavior, and emotional detachment, are all potential indicators that your partner might be cheating. While none of these signs alone is definitive proof, together they can paint a picture that suggests something is wrong in your relationship. It's important to approach these issues with care and without jumping to conclusions. If you notice one or more of these signs, the best course of action is to communicate openly with your partner. Sometimes these behaviors can be explained by stress, work, or other factors unrelated to infidelity. However, if your concerns persist, it might be time to seek the help of a professional or consider the future of your relationship. Remember, trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. If that trust is broken, it's essential to address the issues head-on, either by working through them together or by making difficult decisions about your future. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more relationship advice. Your thoughts and experiences are valuable, so feel free to share them in the comments below.